Hello folks, it's Rich here. Now, Savannah replacement. Not exactly replacement per se, not like for like, totally different guitar, different price point. However, this is what I bought since selling Savannah. What is it? Well, it's an Ibanez SA-160FM. I have owned 4 Ibanez 260s, 3 Ibanez 360s, 1 Ibanez 560, 1 Ibanez SA-160FM, which is an S series, another skinny bodied one, and a number of other Ibanez. So the SA series is not new to me by any stretch, and very, very different to obviously the PRS. So just very quickly, a rundown for anyone who hasn't seen one of these before. So you can see here it's got a flame top on it, so mahogany body, HSS. I reach up here. I've put the trem block flat to the body on this because it probably hold its tune okay-ish, but why bother on this level of guitar? It's not really me anyway. 5-way blade, no coil tap on here, which the SA-260s do have. Rosewood fingerboard. Wizard 3, so it's super flat fretboard. I think it's about 14-inch. The Wizard 3, 22 frets. Matching headstock, regular kind of tuners, and you see the body through the back. So it's an HSS Strat, really, is what it is. Now, if you've seen my other videos from yesteryear, some of the older ones, you'll know that I had a Squire Bullet HSS, which I really liked and wish I still had, in truth, because of the sort of tone palette that it offered. And this I got for £150 used. I've got to say, thin bodies. SAs have thin bodies. The S series are thinner still, but it's very, very light, very comfortable. Sorry, where was I? I got distracted, so I did. Yes, HSS. So, I love Savannah, as you all know, but she had to go after I recently had her upgraded and she just didn't feel the same. But I do miss proper sort of single coil tones. And this sounds very similar to my Squire HSS Strat that I've had. And, well, these are just sort of have that stratty sort of tone to them, don't they? It's just single coils for you. One volume, one tone on here. And build quality is okay. Tuners are sort of fairly average, what you'd expect at this price point, but they seem to be okay. I've just restrung it, cleaned the frets, cleaned the fretboard, so it's struggling to stay in tune. I've stretched the strings a little bit, but they still need some more doing. I put the strap buttons on it as well. But yes, I wanted to just get those tones back, really. It's jangle, isn't it? As is the case with a lot of sort of more budget guitars, the tone pots aren't brilliant. You've got dark and horrible. a little bit on and off. But that's okay, I kind of knew that before I got it. I can deal with that. Bridge pickup, really bitey. So it's still on the clean channel at the moment. So you've got, play something nice and simple and tuneful on your neck, and then hoik it down there. Crunch it up a little bit. Neck. And if we go on straight onto the bridge, yeah, my amp's struggling to cope with that, it's a bit loud. I've got my tube screamer on as well, let's get that off. Give it a little bit less mangled over distorted tones. Anyway, sorry, I digress. This isn't necessarily all about how does the guitar sounds, because there are plenty of these on YouTube and players who are much better than me. But the point is, I'm not saying this is a keeper forever. I'm sure it won't be. Guitar number 93. But I really fancied just getting back to having some single coil noises, really. And as you'll know, Savannah's single coil tones just didn't really cut it for me. Wasn't impressed by them, didn't really do it. So yeah, let's get some that actually does have single coils on it. Sustain on this, not a patch on Savannah, truth. Yeah, not a patch. Totally different construction, bolt on neck and maple neck, all that jazz, not surprising. But this is still I think it's a nice guitar. Feels comfortable. I don't mind the flatness of the neck. I kind of got used to it. I've got the action set nice and low. Did that myself. Woohoo! Go me. And yeah, it's playing nicely. So £150 used from Anderton's Music Store. You'll know Anderton's from Rob Chapman and Lee Anderton, who owns the place. They do lots of YouTube stuff. The only thing I'd say to those guys, if they're listening, I'm a bit disappointed. Guitar, another big store in the UK. I've had several second-hand guitars from them, and they come with new strings and they're sort of set up okay. Straight out of the box, you can play it newly strung. This, old strings, action like this, totally unplayable. So I had to do something with it. If I was a complete beginner, novice, or maybe it's the first guitar, you just wouldn't know how to play with it. It was a bit of a disaster, really. So, point there for Anderton's. Not very clever. If I ever bought a second-hand guitar from a guitar store again, I definitely wouldn't bother with Anderton's for that particular purchase. I'd do guitar again, really, because of how good it was. So there you go. Just a short one. There'll be a few other videos coming up, but just a quickie. Ibanez SA-160FM. It's a well put together guitar. Doesn't feel a huge amount different to the 260, 360, and 560 as I had. All that happens with those ones really is like the 560's got Damasio pickups and an ebony fretboard, and the 360's got loads of abalone all over it, and it's got a coil split and slightly better pickups. You know, they don't change hugely. The feel of it and the overall tones, single humbucker, are very much alike to one another. So if you are in the market for an Ibanez SA series, if you find an SA-160 like this that's in good nick, then go for it. Don't think to yourself, I should have a 2 or a 3, unless you particularly want all the nice bindings and gubbins on it. Likewise the 460, which is one I haven't had, but it's very, very little between that and the others. So yes, thanks very much for watching if you have. If you haven't, that's okay. I like talking to myself. Bye bye.